Hello and welcome. You're watching Tech24. I'm Julia Seeger. In this edition, we'll cross over to San Francisco to speak to Cyril Paglino, the founder of Tribe, a promising augmented messaging app. We'll ask him how he plans to succeed in an already crowded market. Plus, we'll test a unique drone that uses solar energy to fly all day long. Dubbed the SB4 Phoenix, it's the most environmentally friendly UAV in the world. But first, the Web Summit conference moved from Dublin to Lisbon this year, and more than 50,000 people, including entrepreneurs, startups, and investors, attended the event. Some of the key topics were artificial intelligence and robotics, but the future of messaging apps was also discussed, with Viber announcing the new launch of an account format for businesses and brands. This as it seeks to compete against the likes of Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp, not just for audience, but revenues. The new service is called Public Accounts. Our Stephen Carroll was at the Web Summit and spoke to Viber's Chief Operating Officer. Let's take a listen.
So Viber initially was based on private conversations, with messaging calls, and uses daily for this matter because it's secure, because it's a place they can trust, a place where they can share everything. We feel that there is a great opportunity for us to enable businesses to interact with users in this trusted environment, in this place where we can innovate, create opportunities for them, consume content, and in the future consume goods and perform some actions that they could not do before, or it was very different to do it.
And let's keep on talking about the market of messaging apps. It's a technology that could make Snapchat and Facebook Messenger look outdated and could even mean the end of text messaging as we know it. The voice recognition video chat technology developed by the French messaging app Tribe has already attracted a $3 million seed round led by prestigious VC Sequoia. The idea is simple: turning text messaging into a more dynamic process and making every action accessible with just one tap. Well, for more on this, let's now cross over to Cyril Paglino, the founder and CEO of Tribe. Thanks for joining us, sir.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Cyril, tell us, how did you come up with the idea of what you now call augmented messaging, and how does it work?
Yeah, so basically first, Tribe is a video messaging app, so it's mostly focused on video as the main medium, but it's asynchronous, so it's just like FaceTime or Skype, but on your time. So basically you can just talk to anyone, whether it's a friends or a group of friends, worldwide for free, using Wi-Fi or 4G, and just a one tap. That's the first thing. And then as we use video on a daily basis and as a main medium of communication, we are able to have audio and what you say, and then analyzing those words and those audio file, we can give you more data, more context. So for example, if you say a brand, a place, a celebrity, or a product, we can directly put it on the screen because we analyze that and we transcript everything into the video. It's a world premiere, basically. The speech-to-text technology that we have is basically something that we're the only one to do today.
And now it's already a very crowded market. How is your app different? In other words, why do you believe these features are enough to pull people away from the standard messaging apps they're now using?
Sure. I think since 15 years, messaging globally, from the SMS to WhatsApp to Messenger, has been text-owned and mostly text. And since 2 years, you can see a lot of audio messages in iMessage, in WhatsApp, and in Messenger, and since few months, video now. So, medium are evolving, behavior are also evolving, and I think the next step will be obviously video, because it's way more easier to talk than type on a keyboard, mostly when you're in motion. So I think video will be more and more, and we are trying to be the first platform that does video first and not text first like the other one, but asynchronously, which is most convenient for our busy lives. So I think it's a really new way to communicate, and today kids from 10 years old to 20 years old as born with a camera. They have like an iPhone since 5 years, and they are like just producing 20 to 30 to 40 video a day. And this is for them the way to communicate, basically. So we really think that video will be big in the few next months and year, and we're not the only one thinking about that, and we just want to be the best platform doing it.
And now, what's the biggest challenge at this point in the development of your app?
So technically, there's a big challenge because when you do a messaging platform or a messaging app, you have to be reliable, which means you have to deliver the message in like 1 to 2 seconds. You have to be super secure, super safe, and all of these stuff are something that people are used to. Like when you use a message like iMessage or WhatsApp, you know that your message will be delivered. On Tribe, we have to be technically as good as them, just being 10 people in a house working on that platform to make it as secure and as safe. So this is the big challenge for us right now, hiring the best people from Facebook, from Google, from Twitter, to helping us building this beautiful platform.
Well, good luck to you, Cyril Cyril Paglino, the founder and CEO.
Thank you.
Thank you. Of the French messaging app Tribe. And we're going to turn our attention now to the company Tesla, which recently unveiled its latest project, solar rooftops. Elon Musk did so on Wisteria Lane, the set of the famous TV series Desperate Housewives. This announcement lays out the grand unification of Musk's clean energy ambitions, making Tesla a sun-to-vehicle company. That means you will now be able to run your home on solar power, store it on a slim battery that hangs on your wall, and then use that electricity to power your home and car, as Yuka Royer explains.
Even if you look closely, it's difficult to see solar panels there. They're in fact built in within the roof itself. Each of these tiles has photovoltaic cells hidden underneath a coloured film. Made of quartz, the innovative solar shingles are said to be stronger than traditional roof tiles.
The goal is to have electric or solar roofs that look better than a normal roof, generate electricity, last longer. This is sort of the integrated future. You've got an electric car, a power wall, and a solar roof.
Solar energy captured by the roof is then stored in Powerwall, Tesla's rechargeable lithium-ion battery designed to provide electricity throughout the home and charge up cars. Elon Musk's integrated future envisions his electric cars running on sustainable energy rather than electricity generated by nuclear or fossil fuel power stations. Tesla has yet to publish the estimated manufacturing cost and pricing for the new roofing system. Musk says that in the long run, the solar roof will be cheaper than an ordinary roof and electricity bills combined.
And let's now welcome on set our in-house expert, Dan J. Kattlecar. Hello and welcome, Dan.
Hello, Julia.
After roofs and cars, now some companies are looking into solar roadways. And in France, a company has just started a project called Wattway, and it's carried out by the French construction giant Colas.
That's right. This 1 kilometer stretch of road is being constructed in the department of Orne, which is around 200 kilometers west of Paris. Now, it's very unique because, first of all, these solar panels can withstand heavy traffic, the normal traffic which we encounter on a day-to-day basis. At the same time, they can resist all weather conditions. And these can be applied on existing pavements. You don't need any special civil engineering work in order to insert them in pavements. So it essentially consists of cells of, these are cells inside the film of polycrystalline silicon. You can just apply it on the road. Now, this current project, it involves an area of around 2,800 square meters. This will power around 5,000 homes, the lighting of the 5,000 homes. And the company also intends to extend it, it's a long project. So by 2021, they hope to pave around 1,000 kilometers. It's an ambitious project. That's what they're aiming for.
Now, supplying power to the grid, that's an obvious application. What are some other exciting applications?
Well, that's right. This particular stretch of road will power the street lighting closest to it. It will feed power to the grid. But in the future, we could see, electric vehicles being charged using induction. It's a futuristic technology. It's still not in use. But the company Colas says that it is looking for partners who will be, who can create this kind of application. They are also looking at dynamic traffic management, in a sense that there could be sensors inserted in this panel, so you can know what the traffic is at any point of on that road, and then you can have the relevant systems in order to manage it properly.
Thank you, Dan. We're going to keep on talking about solar energy with an amazing solar drone coming up in Test 24. Have you ever wondered if it was possible to explore or map thousands of miles of terrain with solar power? Well, it's now in our reach, thanks to the Sunbirds UAV that we have here on set. It's massive, Dan, it's beautiful, and it's also unique, one, because it's so light.
Absolutely. Look at its size. The wingspan is 3 meters, which is almost 9 feet. And, the beauty about this drone is you might wonder that if it's so big, it will require more power, it will be so heavy. But actually, it's the opposite because I can lift it with one hand. It weighs only 3 kilos, and in order to make it fly, I just have to launch it, like push it, and you can control it with a joystick or.
And even the solar panels, they look kind of simple, like stickers.
They're
almost.
absolutely simple, and it lends a lot of advantages to this drone. First of all, because of its size, it can travel longer distances. Secondly, because of the solar panels, you don't need a powerful motor. It has an electric motor, but it's very silent, so it's in a stealth mode, so it doesn't make any noise. The third important thing is because of the solar panels, again, it can last for the entire day, provided there is sunlight. And if in case there's sunlight for half of the day and then it's overcast, then there's an inbuilt battery which can make it fly for another 1 hour. So there is an addition to it. And the most important thing is that you can basically use it where there is sun. So in places like Africa where it's difficult to utilize
transport goods,
transport goods, etc. So you can use this. You don't need any extra power. Plus the regulations are also a bit, they are not very strict in Africa compared to Europe. One of the most attractive applications is related to poaching. So this drone can be used as an effective tool for anti-poaching measures. So it is silent, so it doesn't disturb the animals. So till 100 meters, if it flies till 100 meters at a height of 100 meters, you can't hear it at all. Of course, there are other applications like it can also take measures of pollution levels. It can also be useful for in industries. It can also be useful for mapping. So, for example, this drone comes equipped with 3 cameras. They are all HD cameras. It has 3 different visions. One is the normal daylight vision, second is the thermal vision, and third is the night vision. So there are multiple applications.
What about the price?
Oh, well, it's not affordable for people, at least like me. I don't know about you, but it costs 25,000 euros. But
it's more for professionals.
It's a professional drone, right? It's not something to do with leisure or, just to enjoy a day, to fly a drone casually. So it's meant for professionals.
Thank you so much, Dan. Well, that's the end of Tech24, but you can watch it again on our website, france24.com. Do stay tuned to France 24.
Try lifting.